Welcome back to a new video. So this was the second workout that I did when I was down in Florida. I did a total of 2 workouts there. I was down there for 4 days, so I didn't work out the day that I flew down or the day that I flew out, but I worked out the 2 days in between. Both workouts went pretty well. So both of them were in that, it was a very small cage. In the previous video you can kind of see the width of it, and this one shows you that just the kind of the other angle of it, and it just happened to be a more convenient angle to record in this particular session. Because I didn't realize I could actually get that angle from just how cramped everything was back there. The bar that I was using was a power bar. It was advertised to be a weightlifting bar, but it just wasn't. It was thicker than one, and it didn't rotate very well, so I wasn't very confident doing full cleans, because it felt like I was doing cleans with straps. If anyone has ever done like a power clean with straps on, one of the things that makes it feel different is that the turnover usually feels a bit slower because you're more in contact with a bar. At least it does for me. Maybe everyone else does it correct and I do it wrong, which is a very distinct possibility. But I didn't feel comfortable doing full cleans, and obviously I'm not going to use straps or anything crazy like that, especially with a bar like that. It's not the place you want to be getting injured. But so that just felt pretty good, even though the bar was kind of stanky, and cleans felt okay just because I was doing powers. I was really hoping to get the 270 push press in this workout. It just wasn't there, unfortunately. I felt pretty confident when I caught it to be able to do it, but I just didn't have it there. And yeah, it's not altogether surprising. My push presses just aren't very strong and aren't very consistent, which is a good reason to just generally do upper body stuff. But it's nice to be confident enough to try that weight at the very minimum. Both days I worked up to 405 in the pause squat, and they felt fine. The second day I did some volume after. After the first workout, I did some accessory stuff. I think a couple lunges, and I think the leg extension machine, which was really heavy without any weight on it, was kind of odd. It wasn't like hard to do necessarily, but like usually when a machine is empty, it's like pushing air when there's no weight on it. But this one felt like there was maybe 30-40 pounds of resistance with just no weight on it, which is odd. But did a little bit of that and really just got normal training in. I wasn't trying to do anything that structured or that high in volume or high in time. I tried to work out pretty quick and efficiently because I kind of knew once I got to this gym that it wasn't going to be like, I wasn't going to max out or do anything too crazy. And, I just generally wasn't feeling the greatest, as most people probably experience when they travel. It's usually not your peak shape when you just traveled and you're not really eating the best and stuff like that. So did get some productive work done, I felt like, on both days, and didn't really miss a beat with training. I didn't train the day I flew down and the day I flew back, so these were only 2 sessions. I think I said that at the beginning, so sorry for the redundancy there. Besides all that, I decided that I'm going to do the donation thing again this year for the subscribers, so the 25 cents. So you'll see that in the description with the updated year. But I talked about that in the last video with the final donation, and tentatively, I know it's January 4th when I'm recording the audio for this, but tentatively for the end of the year, I most likely will just use the same charity. It seems to be one that, I don't know, it's one that I like. Maybe I'll change my mind and go somewhere else, but for me, if I'm gonna donate money, I want it to go to something that's gonna be as productive as possible. It doesn't make much sense to me, even though there's probably, I mean, for sure, there's a lot of good charities that try to work on important things, like a cancer charity or something like that, but I find it more productive to do something where the money is going to go as far as possible, whatever amount that happens to be. So that's my reasoning for the Malaria Foundation donation. But anyhow, that's it for this one. I'll talk to you on the next one, and have a great day. Peace.